Looks like I have a low battery. Yeah, we should be okay. Huh. Hey, this is Phil Lilly, Lilly's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jackson and I are going to do one cast today. We boated up here just above the mouth of Fall Creek, and we're going to be drifting scuds, probably down to Trout Hollow. Be a quick drift, so we might do it twice, but I'm not going to say. Got a lot to do today, so I'm going to try to get this out of the way so I can get my chores done. I've got the drop shop rig, and this time I got the scuds quite a bit closer to the weight that I have been doing. I think that might be part of my problem. I've got a number 12, kind of a light brown with a lot of flash in it, and a number 12 brown olive above it. I've got them pretty close. Got about 8 inches between the weight and the first fly, and about 6 inches to the next fly. So I'm going to keep them pretty close to the bottom. Last time I did this, I ran it like 2 feet, and I think that was way too much. The guides have been doing this for a long time. They kind of know what they're doing, and I don't drift a lot, but so I'm kind of. Also, I noticed that Blake in his rig the other day when he was drifting his scuds, I've got a half or quarter ounce weight, bell weight on there, is the tag line was sticking out away from the main line pretty good, and instead of kind of laying up against the main line, it's kind of hard to explain. So I tied on some Vanish line, which is a fluorocarbon line that's a lot stiffer than what I have on my reel, and the idea is to keep that scud out away from the main line, kind of out there free. I don't know, it's a theory. They're still running 15,000 CFS. Table Rock's pretty much holding at 918 after the rain we got yesterday, and Beaver's running a little bit. It is got a little breeze, and it's pretty chilly. It's still early in the morning, I guess. That looks like we've got some blue sky around. Daddy!
Time to go home.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll be back 29 days. I'll get to come back again.
Oh, good.
Keep them stirred up for us, all right?
Oh, yeah, right.
You looked really upset after losing that fish the other day.
I was.
I felt your pain. Hey, Phil, you have a good day.
Okay, take care.
Thanks for all the good advice, and thanks for having a great tackle.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Be safe.
See ya.
Yeah, some guys went out with Steve Dickey this morning from Minneapolis area, and they said he'd already heard it from his wife because they were getting a bunch of snow up there, and they were down here fishing. So there's a lot of people up north that come down and fish in the winter this time of year because all their water's froze because they get ice fish. I ain't got a bite. Can't believe this. I'm gonna check the flies, and I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the middle. They are clean. Should have brought some gloves. Oh. There's something else I was going to try. And, you know, when you cast out and you drift, I don't pay a lot of attention, you probably should, about how far out I throw. And I was going to try today to not be as far out. In other words, I'm like down here instead of out there. We had to do a rescue yesterday. Some guys in a pontoon drifted up against a tree up below the dam, one of our guests, and we had to go up, and first we got them off the pontoon, and then we went back up and got their pontoon out of the trees. And we use this boat, and they use the trolling motor a lot to, well, they just use a trolling motor, this trolling motor a lot to do those things, and they ran the battery down and they didn't charge it last night, so. But it seems like I got plenty to do what I need to do, drifting. Come on, fish. You're gonna show me up again today. The other thing I thought about drifting up here is minnows. Of course, Blake and Tony did that last week and caught some fish. Everything looks good. It might be the color. I don't know. That kind of that light brown scud, I caught several on it last time I fished with scuds. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I gotta try something different. I've got another rod with 2 other scuds on it, and they're different colors. I'm gonna try them. Said before, you shouldn't keep doing the same thing if you're not being successful, so these are more of a gray, light gray and a dark gray. Same setup. The other thing I thought about drifting up here is the pink worm. There's one. Huh. I didn't even have to set the hook on that. He just nailed it. Found one hungry fish. Almost down the short creek. It feels fairly heavy. Yeah, it's a nice rainbow. "18 minutes. It's a fat little dude too. What do you think? That's called a fish. Okay, well, guys, I'm sorry. I still don't have the stupid camera correct. I did not move the camera back, so you missed me catching a fish right there in front of Trout Hollow, and I'm down quite a ways from Trout Hollow now, and I've caught another fish. So I've actually caught two fish down here below Trout Hollow, where I generally don't drift down with scuds, and both fish were about this size. The other fish is about this size, and that one's just, belly is huge. So these guys are eating, I assume, scuds down here. I apologize for not that camera. Like I said, I need somebody to go along with me just so they watch the camera for me. Ugh. But I was going to stop there just above Trout Hollow, where I usually do, and call it quits. And I thought, well, I thought about going back up and doing it again, but after not catching anything. So I got down in front of Trout Hollow and caught one, and then I just caught another one. And both fish, all three fish I've caught rainbows. Well, they weren't very long, but they're pretty and big bellies. And I was about ready to tell the story. A few years ago, I was fishing with a gal that worked for us, and we were out. Ooh. Oh, Phil, that was a fish. God, set the hook. We were fishing high water like this with scuds, and we had drifted basically from the dam down to here, and we caught a lot of nice fish. And we got down in this area, maybe a little bit further down. You can see this is Old River Lake. A little bit further down, and she hooked she thought she was snagged, and ended up being a beautiful, about 9.5 pound brown. Hooked it and caught it all by herself. I mean, it was, all her. It was good. Beautiful fish. We use that in a lot a lot of our publications, that picture. Still do. So during that high water event, and it was actually more floodgates at that time, the scud bite was unreal. Well, no bites since that last bite up there by River Lake. Just about down to the treatment plant, or the pump station above our dock. So that little stretch from just above Trout Hollow down to River Lake produced 3 fish. So we'll have to tell some of our, oh, that was a fish. We'll have to tell some of our guests that that's a good stretch. Fishing scuds. This video is going to be heavily edited because of the camera malfunctions. That wind's starting to pick up, and it feels like it's out of the north. Yeah. The flag on the College of the Ozarks says it's out of the north. So I guess I'm just about done. I was hoping to get one more bite. I had that bite. Okay. Oh, I had a little bit of, it's the first time I really had algae on these flies, so. Thanks for watching. Sorry about all the camera stuff, but we will see you tomorrow.